Hey guys, it's author LA, and today I am here not with a segment on book out of my bag, but this is actually a book from the library, Jezebel by Jacqueline Thomas. This is a Christian fiction book by a phenomenal author. I have not read her work before this book that I can recall, but I am very familiar with her work. She comes highly recommended, and I'm in this Facebook group, one of many Facebook groups, excuse my dogs, one of many Facebook groups, and the group was reading this book for the month of September. Shh. They were reading this book for the month of September, and I jumped on board at the very end because from some of the posts that I was seeing, I thought maybe they were just going to be discussing a few chapters of the book. But when I posted that I had just gotten the book, I was informed that that was the book for September. Now they're on the second book, Jezebel's Daughter, for October. So I said, well, I'm still going to read this book. I went to the library. I've gotten so much smarter when it comes to how I read books. Instead of going to the bookstore, buying them, for 25 bucks brand new or whatever, I just went to my local library and picked this up. And, I honestly, I set a record for myself. I do not think I have ever read a book this fast, and that's a testament to how good the book was. I started it on Sunday, this past Sunday. Today is Saturday, but I actually finished the book like Thursday. I started to stay up really late on Wednesday night trying to finish it. That's how good and how intriguing it was. But if you don't know anything about this book, Jezebel, is based on a character in the Bible who used her feminine prowl to kind of get what she wants, manipulate people for her own agenda. And that's exactly what the character in this book, Jezebel, did. She was manipulative of her husband, her child eventually, her friends, anything that she wanted, to hell with what the actual person wanted. She was going to get her agenda put out there, what she wanted. And what was really interesting about the character, and like a lot of manipulative people, they kind of fool themselves into thinking that it's for your benefit, that they're doing what it is that they're doing. So in this case, Jezebel married a pastor, and she wanted the best for her for her husband. She wanted him to just move further and further in his ministry, pushing him to make more money. But realistically, it really was all for her, though she convinced herself and tried to convince him that it was for her. So the story kind of takes you along all the different things that she does under the guise of pushing her husband in his ministry, trying to help him be the best husband or best minister he could be, and the consequences of that. So I had to make this video so that I could show you guys the book, and I'm actually going to be heading to the library to pick up Jezebel's Daughter so that I can get on board with this group. It's really nice. I have not read a Christian fiction book in a while, and I currently write contemporary women's fiction. Actually, before doing this video, I just finished up something that I was working on for my next novel project. So I'm looking forward to trying my hand at Christian fiction. I really feel that I'm being called in that direction. As you'll see as I post more videos about what I'm reading, a lot of things that I read are spiritually related. So I'm definitely all about glorifying God, and I really enjoyed being entertained with this book and the subject matters that, the scenes. I loved how they were written, to where a person could read this book, enjoy this book, and not feel like, they were not pleasing God with the material that was put forth. So kudos to Miss Jacqueline Smith. I'm inspired. So if you guys are looking for a good book that's going to captivate you, I suggest this book. and read it quick so you can get to the next book, Jezebel's Daughter. Thanks, guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.